Right now it's
Get on your grind, show DK.
Rockstar. I was over my ass, I was cutting up. Now I'm working the mills, trying to run it up. I ain't had me a strap, cause I ain't 21, but that little boy try me, I'm cutting up. I can't trust the little boys like Forrest Cthulhu, so why ain't no fuck would I pick 'em up? I was homeless, I asked bro to pick me up, but instead that boy put me on pick me up. Pick me up when them drugs made me level up. Thought it helped me, but really it fucked me up. Got anxiety thinking they in the cut. Wish a nigga would try me, I'm booted up. Kick his 10 with my boots cause I'm booted up. From the car to my grandma crib leveled up. Now it's time to get lit and go run it up.
I'll say that I'm honored that you are such a great spirit, a great human being, a great person, just a great overall human being, period. I'm thankful that you just don't understand how many people you touch with the things that you say. Speak it, believe it, receive it. That right there led to me doing a career change and getting promoted 3 times within a year. Speak it, believe it, receive it led to me ultimately buying my dream car. I mean, there's so much stuff that doesn't happen because of speak it, believe it, receive it. And champ, I am so honored and so thankful. And I'm waiting for the day. I'm probably gonna be starstruck if I ever get to meet you in person. Which I'm praying that you show up in Atlanta next year. Cause I tell you what, the highlight of the century would be me standing all 5'9" and me standing next to 6'7" Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. You are and always will be one of my favorite fighters, man.
Well, I
appreciate the salute to you. Salute to you, General. Thanks for making this happen, man. It just made my moment.
Oh, go ahead, champ. You want to respond to Will?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Man, I appreciate you so much, Will, man. The whole time you talking, man, the whole time I'm smiling. And I appreciate your words, man. And it means so much to me. It allows me to understand that the path that I'm on, the journey that I've been on, I'm in the right way. I'm in the right path. I'm on the right journey. Because it like music, it's not what you hear, it's what you feel. And I love being able to allow people to feel what the energy that I'm trying to put out into the world. You know, don't go off of my action, go off how I make you feel, you know. And I love being able to motivate and to inspire and to know that I've inspired you to go on for you to do multiples of things like that, man. It only put a smile on my face, man. I appreciate you for that. It makes me feel so good, and I'm delighted to hear that from you, man. So I appreciate you for your vulnerability of lowering yourself to let me know that, man. And when we see each other, we'll get that conversation on video.
And they sad as a bitch cause they up on they dick and they up in the ditch cause them niggas be telling. I was up on my ass, I was cutting up. Now I'm working the mills trying to run it up. I ain't had me a strap cause I ain't 21, but that little boy try me, I'm cutting up. I can't trust the little boys like Forrest Cthulhu, so why ain't no fuck would I pick 'em up? I was homeless, I asked bro to pick me up, but instead that boy put me on pick me up. Pick me up when them drugs made me level up. Thought it helped me, but really it fucked me up. Got anxiety thinking they in the cut. Wish a nigga would try me, I'm booted up. Keep his 10 with my boots cause I'm booted up. From the car to my grandma crib leveled up. Now it's time to get lit and go run it up. Now it's time to get lit and go run it up.
Get on your grind, show DK.
Know I was coming. SSJ Guap started album come out, you heard me?
All right. All right. Oh, yeah. I'm waiting on the south side. I haven't heard back from him. But shout out to the mighty LDBC. It's your boy, I am Trill. Today I'm back with yet another episode of Fridayze.
Christmas Friday, right here live on YouTube. Make sure y'all come in. Make sure you smash the like button. If you will, smash the like button. Let's see what else. Make sure you hit that bell icon and subscribe to the channel. You hit the bell icon, you'll be notified whenever I create content on this channel. Already. Also, please support the channel. You can support the channel via Cash App, or you can support the channel via Super Chat. Either or is all right with me. It's all going to the same place. Who are we got in the building right now? Sheldon, LDBC, and nothing. What's up, Brody? Watcher, what's up with it, family? How you good? How you doing tonight, man? Macados is back in the South. What's up, bro? What's happening? Yeah, I'm waiting on Southside. I don't know if I'm checking my phone. Yeah. What's up with it, Walt? What's good with it, Brody? What's up with it? My brother Act with the Lab Pack in the building. What's up, Brody? What's happening with it, man? I'm waiting on Southside. We ain't did one of these in a long time. That's my fault. That is my fault. That is my fault. That is my fault. It really is my fault. I ain't got nobody to blame but myself. So, yeah. But I always have a backup plan though, just in case if my brother Southside can't come through tonight. I always have a plan B. So I found my shirt, my LDBC or nothing t-shirt, and I'm so fucking happy. I'm thrilled because I found my shirt. I'm thrilled about it. Shout out to Black Fight Fan. I got this shirt from him. It's LDBC or nothing. Factuals. This is facts. All facts. No, ain't no cut on this though. Nothing. Ain't adding to it. Ain't no fillers. No nothing. Straight like that. LDBC or nothing. And I wouldn't have it no other way. LDBC or nothing. That's me. So yeah, I'm waiting on my brother Southside. If he can't come through, then oh well. We'll get this show popping. We'll get this show popping. We'll get this joint popping. Know what I mean? We get this mug popping. Go ahead, tag that on up yonder. Up yonder. How y'all feeling this good old Friday? Been a good Friday so far. Yeah. I'm just waiting on my brother. That's it. And then it's a wrap. Yeah, I hear my piano good. Make sure y'all can hear it good. y'all hear my keyboard? I just want to make sure y'all can hear. Y'all can hear. If you can hear it, press 1 in the chat, man. If y'all can hear it. You don't hear it? Hold on, let me test. Watcher said he can hear it. Let's see. Oh, I know why. Hold on, dog. I know why you can't hear it. Hold on. I know exactly why you can't hear it. Here we go. Let's make sure y'all can hear me. Hello, shut that shit up. Yeah, make sure y'all smash that like button when y'all come in here. So everybody good, y'all can hear it now. So you can hear. What's up with it? Yeah. Man said, play that piano like Randy Watson. So, AB, dude's stupid. Y'all go ahead and make y'all requests. I'll try to play it. I'll try to play it for real. For real, I'll try to play it. I would do my dangest to try to play it. My wrist do not feel the greatest tonight, so yeah. I believe the children are our future. That fool's stupid, man. I ain't listening to you, bro. That nigga's stupid. He said, I believe the children are our future. Y'all niggas stupid. Y'all retarded, man. Y'all stupid, man. Y'all ain't got no damn sense. This fool said, play Soulja Boy. You! I don't even forgot how the melody go to that song. Bang, 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 bang. On my own, once again. Tacanos. It was supposed to be. Y'all petty, man. Petty. That boy good. That boy good. Yes, sir.
Yes, Lord. We in the building.
Oh, my boy.
Mama, I love you. P&P, holding it down.
I'm waiting to see if she ain't responded to my text or my phone call. So it might be working. I don't know.
Man, was you over there playing that incomplete?
Yep.
That boy got them jams going. That nigga. Shakisha Keys.
Hold on, I got the wrong picture. Wrong picture.
Shakisha in the background like, that shit dead. That shit dead.
That shit dead.
Some people say I lost my bell. Some people say I ran in the ring. Some people say I'm a capper.
Some people say that I ran in the ring against Edwin De La Santos, but that was real. Boxing still, but no, you don't know shit about boxing. What's it running out? Okay, got another hit by Shakisha. I won't run in the ring. I'll stay and fight with you. I won't run in the ring, y'all. No, I won't. No, I won't. Look at my master boxing skills. Yeah. See. I won't run. Y'all gotta repeat with me. Okay. All right, I'll stop. I'll quit. Oh boy. Damn it. Let's see. What's another good song? My mic keep coming in and out. I don't know what the hell's going on with my damn mixer tonight, but it's acting a fool. I think I might have to buy me a new what's his name, dog. I wonder if I plug this thing straight into my audio interface, would y'all be still be able to hear it? Cause this mix is acting a fool, dog. Like for real. Like for realsies. I can try it. Whew.
Hey, you ain't got no Anita Baker in you?
Not tonight.
Oh no, because I was gonna tear that nigga Shakur up with that. Shakisha was gonna get it.
Cadillac Rizzy in the building. What's up, Brody? I think cause this thing keep peaking, it keeps peaking too. So yeah. Y'all make sure y'all smash the mother freaking like button. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Hey, what you cooking on tonight, dog?
I wasn't cooking on anything, and I wasn't planning on it. I was planning on doing the show with me and Southside trading songs. Cause Southside, my brother, he nasty on keys.
Oh, okay.
He's supposed to be falling through. He hit me up on Facebook the other day, and I told him I was gonna put a show together today, so man, he can get down to the get down. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm waiting on him. See if he gonna fall through. I don't know if he forgot about me. Let me try to call bro real quick. Let me try to call bro real quick. Let me try to call bro real quick.
Call him. Perfect. Shout out to the chat. Salute to the mighty LDBC. It's Friday. It's payday. Yeah.
And I just got paid. No, he ain't answering.
And all my money went to my bills.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Good
yes.
God Almighty.
Shit. Nothing like paying a light bill, insurance, and all kind of other shit.
And the cool part about it is that auto pay, man. You be forgetting about auto pay, so you just accounting for money that ain't even there automatically. And you go to look at that, the way my account is set up. God damn.
Shit.
I
cuss myself out sometimes because, nigga, this can't be life. Yeah, it is, but you know, If I paid my bill,
save.
I looked at my account and I was happy. So I was like, yeah, I still got enough to go doing a little running around with. Now, if I want to go buy a pair of shoes or a suit or something, I can go do that. So I don't know. I might find me some more shoes. I know I want me a pair of new shoes. Probably gonna get some tonight. Ain't no probably. I don't even know why I said probably. I'm going to get some tonight. I just don't know what color yet.
Man,
I'm pondering right now.
I went to the damn feed store, bruh, and I saw me a fly ass cowboy hat.
You know what? That's gonna be the next thing I fucking buy too. Me a Stetson.
Bruh,
I'm gonna buy me a fucking Stetson.
I was looking at them and I got some boots that matched them. I was like, ooh, I'll tear up the game with these son bitches. What?
Man, hey, who won't get me a motherfucking Stetson out here so I can go out here and look like my name is William James Calhoun IV out here.
Yeah.
Me and my sister Cheryl Jean gonna go over here and tear the club up.
Cheryl Jean and her husband Cootie.
We're gonna do the goddamn thing tonight. Joe Townsend, what's up, Brody?
Swine.
We're gonna do the goddamn thing out here, my boy.
Hey, bro, we gotta link up on one of these black rodeos, dog.
I want to go.
Because we ain't nothing but a hip skip and a scop away from. I'm over here, man. A hip skip and a scop. We ain't nothing but a jump away from each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I mean. They be having them over here too.
Yeah, shit.
They have a lot of them.
I'm gonna make my way to the Carolinas because one of my favorite YouTube channels, Country Style, they in the Carolinas, and man, you talk about a family that barbecue and daggone do everything that is quintessential to culturally Black American families. Man, one of the best YouTube channels, bro. They do fishing. It's nothing but brothers, but bringing back that old school masculinity. Fishing, barbecuing, making wine.
I've been on here 30 minutes. I ain't heard from bro yet, so I don't think bro coming through tonight.
Oh Lord!
Here comes the alternative plan, brothers. Click the link. We got some stuff to talk about. We're gonna finish the conversation that we were having in our group. Because I was gonna do, because I almost forgot. About it. Hold on. Let me put this stuff up real quick. Put this stuff up really quick. Let me slide this on right. Let me slide this mug right here. Get it on out my way. There it is. I ain't got to worry about hurting my wrist tonight then. Cool. I can slide my chair on up and turn my LDBC or nothing shirt so everybody can see my LDBC or nothing shirt. And then slide my microphone right on over here. And boom, got my pineapple juice and my where's my microphone at? Here we go, right there. Need you right there. Okay. You're gonna turn this here off right here. Right here. I can turn this off so my whole screen look like it's black over here, like this nigger on the screen over here. Rufus, I tell you what. Yeah. Now, my question to y'all, and this is my plan B. It's something I've been wanting to talk about pretty much since we started the conversation off. I want to get y'all's opinion on it. Okay. Illegal immigrants are now being shipped to all cities in America.
Bullshit.
They're coming from Republican states, but they're trying to act like they're trying to stop illegal immigration, which they're not. They're not doing shit either. But what can us as Black people we do, or what can we learn from this said situation? Where we have illegal immigrants getting essentially more shit done for them than Black people ever had done for them, since they've been stolen from their land, stolen from our land, stolen, beaten, raped. Yeah, I'll change the title. I'll change the title. I'll change it. As a matter of fact, I might do it now.
One thing that we can do is be more collectively studious with our vote. So we don't all have to, because we're not a monolith. But if the large majority of us galvanize our vote and did like other ethnic groups do, and they don't vote, like Asians don't vote. They don't vote as a collective. They don't. You know what they do is they put together super PACs, and what do? They go to politicians and they tell them, "Hey, we got this money right here. This is our agenda." Simple as that. You know, or
I think
because
we've been conditioned so far to be fucked up and stupid. That
this is where I was gonna go on the flip side. Because that right there would require too much of us to be collective. The simple thing is just to withhold our vote, and a larger enough. Let it be enough of us to speak on the fact that no, we are only going to vote for your said, your party, your politician, as long as they X, Y, and Z.
I'm glad you said that, because that's one of the doggone Achilles heels of our community. Like, we're in a rigged system, a rigged game. The game is rigged. Let's go ahead and say that now. If we sit on our vote, we're gonna get more of Trump and more of motherfuckers like Trump. And what do you mean by that, Will? You're gonna get a motherfucker who thinks he's a king. You're gonna get a motherfucker, because you know what? If we don't vote, them retarded motherfucking goofball rednecks who ain't got no education whatsoever, they monkey asses are gonna be in that fucking line.
They get in there anyways, though.
You goddamn right they do. And you know,
but let me tell you this though.
You know why they get it? You know why people vote and they made pretty much Trump a god in this country. You know why? Because Trump made those forgotten about, those goofball racist pieces of shit feel like human beings instead of what they really are, animals. Trump made them feel like they weren't forgot about. Trump made them feel like he was one of them, when Trump never gave a fuck about the motherfuckers, and he still don't. All he cares about is the grift. All he cares about is power. So yeah, we can vote with a purpose all we want to. That is true. But yet, what is the end game? How do we get to getting people in the office? You know what I'm saying?
It's about getting people with our agenda.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the purpose of galvanizing around with holding our vote. You only get our vote because we have enough. Let's say our population, I think it's more than 14%, but let's just go with that 13, 14%, whatever. Okay. If we're 14%, we could sway the whole electoral college right there.
That's true.
So if we remove ourselves and say, no, we're not going to vote for you in masses unless we get these said allocated benefits aside specifically for Black Americans,
mm-hmm.
that will shift.
Gotcha.
And let me add this. I'm going to add this. I'm declaring this. I've heard a few people say this, and I'm going to go on record to add to this. Every Black American, every Black person in America needs to have a life insurance policy on their self and their children and their wives. We will stop police brutality and police killings overnight. Because when them insurance companies gotta cash out millions of dollars, and we talking about if it's 50 million Black Americans, that's billions and trillions of dollars that is coming out of insurance policies. Oh no, these insurance companies, no. It will be a situation where it would be lobbying, and you will see true police reform.
Okay, I got a Shelton Road. Joe Biden ain't it. I know he ain't. He ain't. But what other choice do you got? Like I said, I tell you what, I said what I said for a reason.
I'll tell you this.
You're in a rigged system. This system is either you're going to pick Trump or you're going to pick Biden.
Let me ask you this, though.
Whether you vote or you don't vote, one of them motherfuckers is going to be in office. It don't matter
where Black people.
It don't matter how I feel as a Black man in America, as a Black veteran in America. It does not matter how I feel. At the end of the day, we got two choices. You can pick choice A, a fucking fascist, or choice B, some old decrepit dude who loves genocide, but he ain't as fucked up as choice A.
Ooh.
You got two motherfucking choices, period. Like I said, whether you vote or you don't vote, that does not matter. One of these motherfuckers are going to be in the office, whether we like it or not. Do I like Joe Biden? Fuck no, I don't. Do I like President Trump? Hell nah. Fuck that bitch ass nigga with a lit flare. I don't like neither one of the choices that we got, but that's it. That seems to be the problem, the premise with everybody over there.
Let me add to that, Will. I slightly disagree. For just this perspective, black people were more on code when Trump was in office than when Biden got in office. See, black people as a on code, absolutely. Look at all the grassroots, how the grassroots really started to gain traction during the time of Trump, because people were the fear and not necessarily the fear, but the imminent threat was ever present. And that's how black people largely here in America, we operate best under pressure. Sad to say.
That's true.
When the presence of paradise or a perception of paradise is around, niggas kick their feet up. We get on vacation.
That's true.
We need pressure because we a diamond. Right? Mm-hmm. Diamonds are created from pressure. And as sad as that might seem, it's some truth to this.
That's true.
When you compress minerals together and under high pressure, it creates a diamond, right? That's what the black man and the black woman is. We do our best under stressful situations. We have to have some form of imminent danger to get us on code enough.
This ain't imminent danger right here. This ain't like
no,
look,
because
I get people. They got their feelings about the illegal immigrant problem that we have in America. I get that. I get it. But you ain't looking at the whole motherfucking picture. You got to understand, when Trump was getting shit done, it's because he had the Senate and he had the Congress. He had both of them. The man had, no, matter of fact, the Democrats held the Congress and the Senate, who passes the bills, were Republican. Don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck how you feel about illegal immigrants. That's the least of our problems right there. What y'all need to be recognizing is the fact that these moderate Democrats and these fucking Republicans, they want to strip all the rights away from black Americans. This is what y'all are not looking at. It starts at home. I don't give a fuck about, I'm not talking about federal elections. I bet most of y'all in here couldn't even tell me who your city
local municipalities are.
Your council person that represents your district. You couldn't tell me your superintendent of your school, your sheriff. Couldn't tell me none of that shit because you didn't vote in those elections. That's where it starts. That's where it's more important. And this is what people, the thing I learned during the whole Trump president, that Trump nightmare that he called a presidency. You know what I learned? That the president don't have no fucking power unless Senate and Congress say so.
Well, no, he do, because he can write executive orders.
Those shit can get overridden by Congress and Senate by a 2/3 majority, bro.
Well,
that shit don't matter.
Let me ask you this: who has congressional power right now? Is it the Democrats?
No, the Republicans.
So how did all of these illegal immigrant executive orders get passed then?
They didn't get passed. They got redacted. They got recalled. They recalled those fucking things.
So the president recalled them?
What happened was, it wasn't the president that shipped all those illegal immigrants up to Chicago. It was the Republicans who did it and blamed the Democrats for it. That's what people not feeling. They're busing motherfuckers from Florida and Texas all the way up to Chicago. They're busting these motherfuckers in. That's what y'all not looking at the damn play. These
Oh no,
motherfuckers are
bro.
trying
Look,
to pit one versus. They're trying to pit one versus the other.
no.
I'm telling you, they are busting them up. They busting them upstate right now. They've been doing it.
Let me say this, True Will. I understand these is different sides of the same coin.
I know. I understand.
There is a look. These people at large, they know they have a negative birth rate. So what are they doing? They usher in a new class, a buffer class. They know that the brown people coming from Mexico and all of these bordering countries, if they can get them under the wing of white supremacy.
I gotta start talking politics a whole lot more, dog. Because y'all really don't know. Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all got going on, bro. You really don't. I gotta start doing more politics shows for real. I gotta get on my shit again. The Republicans, Greg Abbott and Ron DeSantis are busting motherfucking illegals all up in New York and Chicago. They're doing this shit.
That's fair. I'm with you on that.
They've been doing this shit. They've been doing this shit for the longest. But because the Democrats declared them as sanctuary cities. And that's what Trump ran on in 2016. He ran on this shit.
Look at the geographic of where they're busting these people. These are high populated Black American areas.
No, they're busting them into places where they contribute the most to the GDP. That's what they're doing. Because Republican states cannot support illegal immigrants at all. They can't. They're welfare states. Everything in the Bible Belt is a welfare state. Mississippi, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Florida, all of them are all welfare states. They all take in more than they put out.
I got you.
They all that. Even though they try to get on TV and they try to fake the phone and they try to play everybody to the left and say XYZ, this is that is this. Oh, it's the Democrats' fault. It's this, that. They always doing the finger point. The thing I don't like about Democrats is them motherfuckers are too much of a bunch of fucking pussies. They are a bunch of fucking wimps. They let these motherfuckers spit in their face, cut corners, and do all kind of shit. Ain't no way in the fuck could a man sitting in the office of a president say that he has presidential immunity enough to where he can go out and order SEAL Team 6 to go and kill a political opponent, and he don't face no charge for it. That's what this man said in court. Like this week, that shit just happened. Donald Trump said that shit in court. Like, if y'all can think about that, right? You can have your feelings about Democrats. Like I said, I don't like neither one of those parties. I don't, but I don't have much of a fucking choice because, like I said again, I'm gonna keep repeating the same shit. It is a rigged system.
And I think what you're talking about,
you have a bunch of moderate Democrats who are masking the face of a progressive, but they really are Republicans in disguise. They're helping their agenda. Kristen Sinema and what was that fuck nigga from West Virginia? Joe Manchin. Those two examples come to mind real quick. Chuck Schumer ain't doing shit. Nancy Pelosi ain't doing shit. None of these motherfuckers are doing shit. The ones I see doing shit, the motherfuckers like AOC, even though she has her damn moments where she say stupid shit all the time. Jasmine Crockett from Texas. You got a shit ton of fucking politicians that's up there actually trying to do some shit. But like I said, if you ain't got no majority nowhere, if you got a slim majority, you ain't getting shit passed. If you got a slim majority in the Senate like the Democrats do right now, you ain't getting shit passed. If you got a slim majority in the Congress like the Republicans have, you ain't getting shit passed. Which is why they ain't passed not one piece of legislation this 4 years that they've been in power. They ain't going to. Why? Because they're not interested in that. Who gives a fuck about Hunter Biden? Who cares? That motherfucker don't affect your livelihood or mine. He don't affect the amount of money that we have in my fucking house. He don't affect shit. It's nothing but a dog and fucking pony show. Fuck both of them. But at this point, I'm gonna say it again. What other point do you have? What other fucking choice do you have? Sit at home and don't do shit? Cool. Then you gonna let these motherfuckers run us all the way back to 1960. Because that's what they trying to do. They done stripped the Voting Rights Act. They done gutted the fuck out of that shit. Look it up. They done tore down affirmative action. Republicans did that shit. Before Biden took office, they did the shit. Trump proud of it.
Motherfuckers over here, man, he was good. He was better for black people. He kept on legal immigrants out. Man, y'all just didn't hear about the illegal immigrants because of the fact that this son of a bitch was in there doing everything but that. I'm gonna build a wall. Wall didn't get built. Ain't nobody said a fucking word. This is what I don't get. It's inconsistencies in between black folks in the black community. Period. It's been inconsistent. Motherfuckers ain't out here trying to learn this shit because it's boring. It's goofy as fuck. We don't want to go back and listen and find out what kind of dirty money is getting into politics. What kind of, I bet you most of these motherfuckers couldn't tell you what ALEC is. ALEC. What is ALEC? That's how most of these fucked up draconian bills get wrote. It gets wrote through ALEC. It's just controlled by lobbyists. Most black people don't know shit about politics. Trust me, I know. I was schooling motherfuckers in 2016, 2017 about politics. You think they were listening? Motherfuckers still say, man, I'm just sitting at home then. I ain't gonna vote for nobody. Fuck both of the parties. Cool. Fuck both of the parties. But them same redneck hillbillies, their ass is gonna be in line to vote. Then what? They get their way, we gonna be back in chains. They gonna plan. Go look.
But what are you voting on then, Will? What are you voting on?
The closest to whatever my views are, I vote for that.
All right.
I vote for that.
I feel
the closest to your views, because that's the best you're gonna get. What else you got?
No, but that's not the. All right, I feel it. I don't want this to be a disagreeable conversation. You know what I'm saying?
It's not disagreeable, but I done heard every point under the sun, bro. You got to understand. I've been talking politics for a long time. I used to research this shit all the fucking time. I just stopped talking about it because I got frustrated with it. I do this shit for real. I can pull up dockets from the White House. I can pull up dockets from the Supreme Court. I can pull up shit from my local court here, my state Supreme Court. I can pull up fucking bills and shit they got on docket right now. I can do this shit because I was invested in making sure I taught my kids about real politics, not this bullshit they show you on TV. Because you got to remember, the fucking news media, they're paid by somebody. And guess who they're paid by? The same lobbyists that's up there passing them bullshit ass bills. The same lobbyist that's paying for people like Dianne Feinstein, who stayed in office up until she fucking died. Well, she should have been out of office. They got Wilbur Ross still in office right now at 87 years old. The motherfucker can't even stay awake during the meeting. Anthony Bolton, would you fail to understand who is those Supreme Court justices passed through? Congress. They were confirmed through Congress and Senate. And they were Republican led. That's who did it. That's how they got returned. That's why the Supreme Court now is favoring conservative. And conservative means nothing but pro-white. This is what y'all don't understand. This shit all works hand in hand together. Y'all ain't learned nothing during the Trump administration. These motherfuckers showed you the book. It's right there in front of your face. Donald Trump and the Republican Party showed you they hand right here in clear view for 4 years. They showed you everything. I'm a vote for these motherfuckers. Brett Kavanaugh shouldn't be sitting in no seat. Nor is that other bitch, that Coney Barrett bitch. She shouldn't be in office nowhere. Clarence Thomas should have been kicked out of fucking office for violating Anita Hill. You got a pro-conservative fucking Supreme Court. How do you think that shit is gonna go? How do you think that shit gonna go? The motherfuckers gonna overturn Roe versus Wade. They're gonna overturn the affirmative action law. They're gonna overturn fucking the Voting Rights Act. They're gonna do that shit. You know why? Because they're pro-white. That's the truth. I don't even know how to tell you the truth, man. I'm not gonna sit up here and shoot y'all no shit. I done heard all the story. Black people need to get together. We need to hold our vote until we get our measures passed. And then my question to you is, then what do we do until then? We just sit at home and we let these motherfuckers run rampant up in there so they can cut down peace. Because the first people they're gonna target is our black asses.
All right. Hey, bro, I'm gonna jump off, so I want to hear you just cook, cause I don't want to keep interrupting you,
No,
family.
bro, go ahead. This is
No,
what
no,
this
I
is-
don't want to
this is
interrupt,
for.
cause
No,
you know
you
what I'm
good.
saying. No,
You
you
good.
building, and
You go
I don't
ahead.
want it. I don't want it to
No,
give the
bro,
perception like
I
I'm.
don't want you. I don't like that like-minded shit. I like hearing differences of opinion. I'm just telling you that I done heard a lot of stuff throughout the years. I done talked to people on the ground level. I done been to the doggone caucuses. I done been there. I got friends down here that be stumping for Democrats and shit like that. I done had all kinds of fucking questions that I asked a whole bunch of people that made them very uncomfortable. I done asked the questions. I done asked them, how in the fuck can we get something done for black people? We had Asians people getting hate crime bills passed for them, none for black folks. We had motherfucking LGBTQ people getting hate crime bills passed for them, still shit for black people. When are we getting our fucking reparations that we earned? Still ain't nothing. When are they gonna fix the school systems in our neighborhoods? When are they gonna start directing money and stop gentrifying all of our neighborhoods and running us up out of there? And then making shit so unaffordable that we can't stay where we were born and raised at. I've asked all these questions. I've asked city council those questions. I've asked senators that questions. I asked them. Why? Because I want to know what's the best plan of attack for us as a people so that we don't be stuck in the same fucking rut that our grandparents were stuck in. Because think about it. What we're talking about right now is the same thing Martin Luther King was talking about. The same thing that Fannie Lou Hamer was talking about. The same thing the Black Panther Party was talking about. Injustice, inequality. We talking about the same shit, but it seems like we ain't getting shit done.
Brother Will, though, they talked about it, but they offer solutions.
Right,
And
but ain't
if
nobody
you
offers a
listen-
solution nowadays.
No, a lot of people are. I think because we get so consumed with the major media, we're not listening to the grassroots. And the major part of what the grassroots is saying is we withhold our vote with purpose. And the purpose is we galvanize under this mission. And it is with these, it's an agenda behind withholding our vote. We want our reparations, we want these allegations, and we want these protections and set aside for us. So that has been the grassroots stance. The masses of us aren't hearing that. But the masses is hearing is the major media stance. And ultimately what we do is we take the sides of either the Democrats or the Republicans. And it's tomfoolery. We're talking about the same coin, just different sides. Because what is their ultimate motive? Them staying on top, keeping us in a perpetuative state of poverty, and us being a ultimately undermined class, keeping us in the prison class, which is a new age form of slavery, and keeping our families dysfraction. And who are they using to help move that sentiment forward? The immigrant class, the new buffer class. That's why they're able to classify. Most Latin people are able to classify as white in the Census Bureau. So they are creating a buffer class to help push their agendas forward, and they try to disguise it underneath the Republican and the Democrats. It's all tomfoolery. We have to do the best thing for us, and that's why I said there is a message being disseminated, and all we got to do is go back to history. History gives us the guideline. It gives us models of possibility. And when you listen to the grassroots, always the grassroots, not what the majority and the media pushed historically and said what. No. The grassroots was moving with purpose. And they said, withhold your vote. They talked about, hey, if we are going to move this way, we have to galvanize. We're moving with purpose. This is what we want. Dr. King got killed because of that. Dr. King was good when it was free at last. Thank God Almighty. Non-violence. He was cool. But as soon as he talked about going and getting that check, he became enemy number one.
Facts.
Yep.
And I will go down the list, but I don't want to make a emphasis on that because that will become a history show. But what I'm saying is, we just have to be focused and strategic, and no matter what potential group might be getting to the top, we have to galvanize largely and say we move with this purpose. We need these allocations.
I got a question for you then, bro. And I get that. I understand that. I understand hold your vote for a purpose. I get that. But I'm one of the ones that sit here with my cousin is one he works in Washington D.C. He works for the consulate for Nambia and I forgot the other country. I think Zimbabwe. And me and him was talking about cousin Grandin. And me and him we had like a 2-hour discussion about politics and this, that, and the third. And I told him, I was like, I got a lot of homies, a lot of people that I've talked to about politics. He's like, you seem to be very versed in politics. I was like, yeah, because I deep dive in learning how each individual branch work, where all the power lies, how do we get power? We shift that power from being a more political spectrum on mainstream media to something that we can be felt at home, which is local law, which is the city council, which is the mayor, which is the sheriff, which is the superintendent of your schools. All that shit.
Sure.
That shit fucking matters. And this is the message that keep getting flying past my head every time I hear people talk that righteous talk, like
local municipalities.
Right, black people need to sit on their vote till we get something that matters to us. Reparations.
Let me be clear. Federally, what I'm talking to you about, federally, Trill Will.
I was building to that.
Okay. All right.
From a federal level.
Yes, sir.
But
yes, sir.
I always retract all the way back. It always happens. It happens every time. I always retract back. It was like, what are you doing at home? And then I don't get no answer. And then I ask, okay, so we sit on our vote. What's the plan after that? See, because if we sit on our vote, think about it like this. If we sat on our vote in 2020, Trump wins a re-election. This motherfucker already showed you this motherfucker don't give a fuck about black folks. He done came in front of black folks.
Biden don't give a fuck about us.
Well, Biden don't give a fuck.
Biden helped orchestrate the 3-strike law.
You know who?
Do you know how? Hold on, Will.
You know who told him to do it? The NAACP told him to do it.
Okay, no. That's partially true, but that's not the whole truth, Will. That's not the whole truth.
There was black senators and congressmen that passed it.
No. They went on and co-signed it. They didn't bring it to him. What he did was rally around that. You got to remember that all of these black politics, these are paid puppets, bro. They are placed in society to push their agenda. They ain't nothing but house Negroes. Do you get mad at the spook or do you get mad at the master? I say I get mad at both of them. Right? So I'm not fooled by the puppet. Because I see the puppet and I see the puppeteer. I know that what he's doing is he's just going ahead and he's formulating the master's plan. During slavery, a lot of times they would have slaves whip their slaves. It caused infractions within the plantation. They would have certain slaves come and act out punishments. It's a psychological thing there. Meanwhile, we internalizing the fact that it's a nigga that's doing harm to us. But that same nigga's under pressure and he's doing this. Now, granted, that same house nigga is a butter biscuit eating bastard. And he love massa. Is we sick, boss? Yeah, it's all of that. But it's on the same token, he still is going through the same oppression as we are. Now, he don't get no pass. Matter of fact, he gets the worst. And I hope that the ancestors have their way in the afterlife with him. Right? But I understand the master plan. Like I said, we always talk about it's not checkers, it's chess. No, these people don't even operate on the board. They made the pieces. They tell us what the pieces can and can't do. They don't operate in that same faction. If they want to, they come and knock over all the pieces and say, matter of fact, the game is over. And on top of that, guess what I got for all the pieces? I got something called a nuclear bomb. You know what I'm saying? They move any piece in any direction. Y'all forgive me. That's baby soul.
Oh, it's fine.
Be quiet, boy. I'm over here trying to cook something. But yeah, be quiet. Be quiet. Learn something.
What's up, baby soul?
Yeah, he said blue and red. Blue and red. That's the colors of the flags. Ain't none of it. It ain't on shit. But yeah, I feel you, man. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna mute myself, brother.
I get what you're saying, but I mean, I hope you understand the pushback that I'm giving you. Because
hey, what's up, True? How you doing, brother?
What's up, Mahari?
Mahari Nation, my East African brother.
What's good, man? Go ahead and True. I'll tip in a minute. Go ahead.
Jeff Spark, what's up with it, man? PGA's big dog. You feel where I'm coming from? Like, yeah. I hope y'all all understand what I'm trying to get at. Like, I get the point of us sitting at home and sitting on our votes and holding our votes until we get something passed that benefits black people and black people only, not inclusive to everybody else. I got that. Me and my brother Callie, we done did a few shows where we both sat down and we broke this shit all the way down. We broke the shit down shotgun style.
True, Will. I'm gonna be in the back chat, family.
Yeah, you good, family.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got to be up in about 4 hours.
Man, get your rest. I appreciate you taking time out your day.
Oh yeah, you already know, bro. I'm hitting that road. I'm heading to some more snow. You already know.
Mm-hmm. I understand. I totally understand. I understand where our plight comes from. I understand. If there ain't anything that I don't understand, that's one thing I do understand. I understand that us as black folks, we're stuck at a conundrum where we pretty much got option A, option B. And I know it may get the appearance like, oh man, you fuck with Joe Biden. No, the fuck I don't. I know what options I have. I know what options I have. I know what motherfucking documentaries and I know what dockets I pulled up to go and look. Like I looked at the 3 strikes law. That law wasn't signed into place by just Joe Biden. He wasn't the only one that signed that bill. Y'all need to go back and look at that shit. There was a whole shit ton of names and signatures on that damn bill when it got passed. And some of them look just like us. Sambo ass niggas. What I'm trying to get y'all to understand is how in the world can you get somebody in with a mindset of taking care of solely black people when you have a majority of Senate and Congress controlled by racists or racist-minded people or people who are so passive they allow racist shit to go down? Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer. What do you do then? What's your answer for that? We don't have one. We can talk about almost plans all day long, but until black folks start going down to their city halls, going down to these local elections and voting the people who have their interest at heart, ain't shit gonna change. I already told y'all how to infiltrate the system. Done been told you that. We have to infiltrate the damn system because they built this motherfucker. It's got bunches of levers and pulleys. They can point the finger at one single person and we all get mad at that one person. But you ain't looking at all the other signatures that were right there with them. There was a whole bunch of people who signed that motherfucker. Sure was. Don't believe me? Go on to www.whitehouse.gov, and you can pull up the docket. You can just go in the search and just type up the 3 strikes law crime bill. I forgot the HB number. You can look up these bills. They have dockets, and because of the Freedom of Information Act, you can go and look that shit. You can go look it up. The FOIA allows us to go on the whitehouse.gov and look up the dockets, and we can see all bills passed. We can see who signed it, what senators and congresswomen and senators all signed it. We done seen all the shit. We can see it all. You just have to take time out to go and look at it. Of course, is this shit boring? Yes. This shit get on your nerves? Yes. Because the last thing you want to talk about is fucking politics. I understand. Trust me, take it from somebody who's been talking politics for a long fucking time. I just don't do it no more because the shit is annoying. Because it's like talking to a brick wall. Everybody wants, oh man, black folks ain't gonna never get shit. Black folks ain't gonna never get nowhere. You know why? Because that pretty much is how they want us to think anyway. Because think of it like this. I have one question to pose. If black people's votes don't matter, and if they didn't want black people to sit at home, why are they doing everything to make you sit at home? They're doing everything in their power to make you sit at home. Why do all those people in Atlanta who was counting votes, 2 black women were the only ones singled out? Have y'all sat and thought about that shit? Have that shit even came to y'all mind? Have y'all thought about why in the fuck is a black person getting singled out saying that they rigged an election? You understand why the laws is being passed? Why the affirmative action law got overturned in the Supreme Court? You know why? Because you got the motherfucking system at work.
Pretty much, bro.
You got motherfuckers in Congress right now that don't even know what woke means.
Hey, True Will, you mind if I chip in on this, sir?
Go ahead, bro.
See, a lot of people don't understand how much a lot of these politicians are handpicked, and they affect how you live in your society. Literally, it's as simple as this. If you want to see change in our streets, in our neighborhoods, in our districts, counties, you have to look at all the candidates and look at them and ask them simple questions. What are you going to provide? What are you going to do to change our streets? What are you going to do to start changing a lot of these, I forgot the name though, like, crimes and stuff like that, ordinance. Yeah, there you go. That's the word, ordinance. What are you going to do about these certain particular issues? That's how you get the ball rolling and start having the conversation going. Once you get that started, then you have to ask the more of the specific issues that you want. Like reparations for African Americans. That has been the main topic of discussion for generations. Why is it that other races around America get what they want, but black people can't get reparations? And they're the ones who built this country. And I recognize it's simple as this. A lot of the other races, they're pulling double time because they know how to talk to the right specific people to get what they want. That's how they've been able to pass all the certain bills.
I'll stop you right there.
Go ahead, sir.
You know what? I done been to a lot of city council meetings, and sometimes I was the only black face in there.
Me too, bro. When I was studying journalism, I went to some of those city council meetings. I was the only black person there too.
The only black soul in there.
Right.
You don't see none of us in there. Like if you look on, matter of fact, I challenge y'all to do this. Everybody who watch this video, I challenge you to do this. You can just type in city council meeting in the YouTube search bar and go and look and see how many people are in there.
Right.
Go see how many of us are in there fighting for shit that we're looking for. Go look. You ain't got to take my word for it. If you want something, you gotta go work. You gotta put in the work. That's why Fannie Lou Hamer is one of my favorites. One of my favorites is Fannie Lou Hamer. That woman was a fire rocket. That woman, you could not tell her no, she can't have something. She's going to put in the work. That woman walked to people's houses to get them to go vote. The woman walked. Yeah. She didn't drive, she walked. We they done got us so fucked up in condition that we over here worrying about what motherfucking Christian and motherfucking Blueface fucking whatever the fuck his name is and little Nas goofy ass. all these other retarded bastards that have absolutely no impact on our lives whatsoever. We're more concerned about what they got going on than we are who's our fucking city councilman. That's the point I'm trying to get at.
Here's the other thing too, True Will, and this is the other important thing, because I listen to TBA, the Black Authority, and I know you do too.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing too. It's not a surprise that Marcel Dixon gets a lot of respect from the grassroots, because he's the one in the trenches, going to a lot of these city councils, listening to the people, understanding the historical context of South Carolina and how disgustingly corrupt Jim Clyburn is. We need more of those people in our states to start getting the ball rolling.
You know how I talked to him before?
You talked to Marcel Dixon?
Yeah.
I wish I had Marcel Dixon in my state.
They had a meeting and where they had like a little round table
right
down at the library in Greenville, and he happened to be there. And shout out to my homie Alpheus. Shout out to him. He's one of the dopest dudes in there. He's a talented musician. Like, dude is his name is pretty huge around here. But I was like kind of behind the power curve when it came to Mr. Dixon, and I got to meet him, and I finally got to talk to him. And then they let him come up and he spoke and whatever. I introduced myself, cause my friend, he's a pastor, Lenny Gaines. Me and him and a whole bunch of other us brothers, we talk now. I'm talking about, we still talk politics now. Outside of football and sports and stuff like that, we talk politics now. But I got the opportunity to meet and hear him talking. When I tell you he drew me in with with just the knowledge, because for a long time everybody in Low Country, which is like the bottom part of South Carolina, they all know Jim Clyburn ain't nothing but Uncle Ruckus 2.0. That's him. Man ain't never gave a fuck about black folks. We know. I live here. We know. The motherfucker just ran. He appeases to those. He's like one of them motherfuckers that they'll trot out because they'll say something racist, and then, like, matter of fact, I'll give you an example. There was she was a news anchor, and her daughter got caught saying some racist shit on Snapchat, and that shit got blew up on Facebook and TikTok, and everybody was on Amy Wood's neck. Everybody was, including me, telling her to resign. You can't even get your kids in control. How in the fuck is you out here giving news out when your kids out here saying nigger this, nigger that? You know what I'm saying?
Right. They
trotted out fucking Clyburn to try to clean the situation up. We already knew this motherfucker was a coon. He a Sambo. He a Stephen A. Snitch ass nigga. He a Jason Fatlock ass nigga. We know it. We need to get motherfuckers like Clyburn out of office. That's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers who are moderate Democrats are just as bad as any hardcore right-wing leaning motherfucking MAGA Republican we got it off. They just as bad, if not worse. Because at least the MAGA Republicans show you they fucking racist. They at least show you they don't give a fuck about you. The damn moderate Democrats, they'll tell you everything. When it comes to damn voting season, they'll tell you everything that you want to hear. They'll say them sweet lullabies, reparations. Yeah, we're going to get that passed. Health insurance, we're going to get that passed. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to do that. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to do this. We're going to make sure we can gather around black people. Yeah. And then when they get in office, not a fucking thing. Did you know that North Carolina had a black woman who ran as a Democrat, who, when she got into office, she changed to a Republican?
Doesn't sound surprising. Doesn't.
This shit. It's so many fucking layers to get into. Yeah, watch it. Exactly. It's the same shit. You got Wilbur Ross, who has been in office for god dang over 30, 40 years. Fucking Mitch McConnell can't even finish a coherent sentence, and that motherfucker having lapses in damn memory and thought, and he's standing there like,
right, bro.
And this motherfucker ain't worth a fuck. You got all these old ass, dried out, draconian ass fucking statues serving and trying to tell us what the law of the land is. The first order of business is to rewrite the Constitution. That's number one. See, because I got questions. Like, look, here's one of my questions. If I were in front of Joe Biden or any other sitting president, you know what question I would ask him? The American Revolution was fought because of what?
Most of them wouldn't even know.
Taxation without representation.
There you go.
Now, tell me why we as American citizens, especially Black American citizens, we pay taxes on where we live, we pay taxes on what we drive, we pay taxes on gas, we pay taxes when we get our paycheck, we pay taxes year round, we pay taxes. Then we turn around at the beginning of the year, like right now, and we end up having to pay more fucking taxes. You tell me why in the fuck we have to pay so much in fucking taxes for it when we're not getting represented.
Yep.
Can Black folks stop paying taxes? Can Black folks, we make up 14% of the fucking population of the United States. That's roughly about over 100 million people that live here. That's close to 100 million people that live here. It's like 80 and 90 million people that live here. That's Black. That look like me, look like me and you. You mean to tell me we just stop paying taxes? We contributed we contribute over $2 trillion to the GDP. You stop paying taxes? How can you stop paying taxes? You pay taxes on everything. You gotta survive. Like I said, that's the reason why I said what I said earlier. This is a fixed system. How do you unfix it? You got to get people in positions of power everywhere, especially with like minds like ours. You go in there thinking, like, say for instance, if Black people were successful and we got some people in Congress that were like-minded like us, right? Let's just say we just won a fucking super majority in the Congress. But the Senate is still fucking racist and filled with old draconian pieces of shit, Democrats and Republicans. We ain't going nowhere. The problem is still there. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Like, we have to really get our asses up and start paying attention, like, to politics, like these dumbass redneck hillbillies who watch Fox News 24/7 and listen to dumbasses like Sean Hannity and Judge Janine Carroll, Janine, whatever her name, that drunk bitch that be yelling all the time. They ingest that shit all day, every day. Trust me, I see it.
That's a fact. Yep. Every single day.
We over here watching Shade Room, talking about TD Jakes and talking about getting swallowed up and all kind of goofy, dumbass shit that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. A bunch of rumors and shit. You seen how fast Black people flock to see Cat Williams tell the truth about a bunch of fuck niggas in Hollywood, right? 50 million views in 2 weeks. 50 million views. And I guarantee you a majority of those were Black folks. How come we can't get that many people to rush to get our shit together? Why? That's my question. I understand what we do. I overstand. Like my brother Soul Power says, I overstand. I overstand exactly what he's saying. Sit down and hold your vote. Hold it. I understand. I overstand that shit. I overstand it. Because if I had my way about it, we hold our votes till we get everything that was promised to us. Everything our ancestors earned here in this raggedy, wretched ass country. Everything that was robbed from the people like the Harlem Hellfighters, or robbed from the Tuskegee Airmen, that were robbed from the sharecroppers who were getting robbed all day long, twice on Sunday. I want everything that was promised back to us. I wish in a perfect world that would happen if we sat down and we took our vote back. I wish Black people can take our votes and take our tax money until we get some shit done in our name.
Yeah.
I wish.
And you know what I wish, Trill? You know what I wish more than anything? I wish more Black people would start informing themselves and start looking at issues that reflect on the community and on the neighborhoods that they live in. If they start doing that a lot more issues can be solved within a matter of days. But the problem is that there's too many people who pay attention to the wrong things. They get too easily distracted on the wrong things, and unfortunately, that's how many in politics look at you like, man, you're not even paying attention to what's going on. That's why we can take advantage of you and do whatever the hell you want to do. And I'm gonna tell you some real shit. There's a reason why they're bringing in immigrants for a specific reason, to replace the black votes. Not just the black vote alone, but they're trying to instill a new demographic in the United States of America to ensure that more and more immigrants who label themselves as white, they have opportunities to vote. Why do you think that? Why do you think it? Why do you think?
You almost gave away my fucking point, dog. You
Hold
almost
on, let me finish.
You almost gave away my
Oh,
point.
come on.
You almost gave away my point. Point being is, like my brother Soul Power said a while ago, they're being strategically placed in largely black populations to dilute the black power and the black vote, just like in 2020 when black folks came out and saved the fucking country from a fucking raggedy, goofy ass, another retarded Trump presidency, where Trump didn't do shit his whole presidency, but damn, steal money. That's it. The nigga stole money. The nigga's a fucking Russian puppet. The nigga stole fucking money. That's all Trump did his whole presidency. He didn't do shit. Nothing. He didn't do a fucking thing. The man didn't do, man, I got the platinum plan for y'all niggas. We're gonna try Ice Cube out. Man, see, ain't nobody had time to talk about it. See, man, everybody's slighting brother Ice Cube. Man, platinum plan. What the fuck, nigga? Y'all gotta understand a con man and a con man's antics. That man is an excellent con man. That's the only thing in life he's good at. The man ain't a businessman. The man done started all kinds of bullshit businesses that bankrupted. How do you bankrupt a casino in Las Vegas? 2 of them.
Yep.
Oh, nigga. And you gonna take advice from this motherfucker? This man is what's the answer?
Yep.
Stop these border jumpers. Yeah, it stopped them border. Yeah, sure it will.
And
the motherfuckers were still running just as rampant when Trump was president as Joe Biden. It was just more talked about now.
And more
remember, they was throwing their asses in cages and shit down at the border.
Yep.
The motherfuckers still was coming over here.
Yep.
Ain't shit stop, man. This shit is by design. Everything. That's why I don't get why people ain't paying attention to the writing on the wall, man. Like Nebuchadnezzar, that's writing on the wall, it's right there in your face. Exactly. They're strategically placing these damn illegal immigrants in places, man. You know what? What's funny about all that is illegal immigrants can't vote any fucking way. But it's funny. They can't vote. So what they're going to do is they're going to get a majority. They're going to make it so these illegals can vote. And then they're going to brainwash them like they try to brainwash black folks. So the funny part about it is black people are becoming woke to the fucking bullshit now. We understand politics now. Hey, what's up with it, Bump? What's good with it, Brody?
See, and that's the other thing. And that's the other thing too.
Hold on, dog. Hold on.
Come
dog.
on,
I gotta highlight this shit. Hey, Bump. That's why you my nigga, dog. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? They're gonna fall for the banana and tailpipe, some new Jordans and a little stimulus check. Oh, Trump did everything for us, man. See, Trump did all this shit for us. But y'all fail to realize the only reason why we got them stimulus checks is because this motherfucker fucked off the fucking pandemic. How many of y'all done had somebody die in that shit? Because this motherfucker said, it's gonna be over by March. Shit gonna be over with. Shit gonna be over with by March. That nigga fucked off the damn pandemic. Hundreds of thousands of people died that shitting. If this motherfucker would have done his motherfucking job. Y'all remember when swine flu came when Obama was president? When Obama was president, swine flu, the E. coli virus and all the other shit, the African flu and all kind of other shit was going on.
H1N1.
That H1N1 virus, everybody got all scared, but they nipped that shit in the bud. That shit, you ain't hear nothing else about that shit. You ain't heard another case or nothing. Motherfuckers still getting COVID. That's what happens when you fuck off a fucking pandemic.
Yep.
But then for some reason, when we all stuck at home and can't go to work because of the pandemic, the motherfucker had to get some money because the GDP was sinking in the floor. It's another recession. Trump did so much for the black folk, man. I'd rather have Trump in office, man. I done heard niggas say that dumbass shit.
Me too.
I'd rather have Trump in office than have Joe Biden, man. Fuck both them niggas. But I tell you what, if I'm left with only two choices, which we are, I'll take Joe Biden over damn Trump. Trump, you ain't gonna get shit but a bunch of dog and pony shit and a bunch of con artists. He like that raggedy ass janky uncle of yours that come and tell lies every time. Man, I'm gonna come and get your nephew. I'm gonna take you fishing. Don't ever see this motherfucker. That's Trump. That nigga gonna lie to you in your face. Don't give a fuck. That nigga, every time he opened his mouth, it was a lie.
Yep. And one more. And here's the other thing too, Trill. Remember, I was there in Minneapolis when the whole George Floyd protest was going on. The man basically called the protesters thugs and criminals.
Exactly.
Literally and figuratively. And I was out there in Minneapolis watching this thing unfold right before my very eyes. And it was at the height of the pandemic. Because the fact of the matter is, people were just tired of being in their homes, not doing anything, not being able to work. I was still working at the time during the pandemic, but at the same time, there were a lot of people in my particular position that could not work. A lot of them had to take more than just unemployment to provide for their families because this freaking idiot just did not want to do the necessary stuff.
He fucked off the damn pandemic.
Yep. And then after he loses the election, what does he do? He gets into a tantrum attack and tells all of his crony ass supporters to go in there and storm the damn White House. Had a fucking Karen that had her head blown off. Good riddance.
Right.
Like literally.
It's the point.
Think about this.
It's the point, man. It's the point.
True will. Imagine if it was black people who decided to do that. They would have the whole damn freaking army within seconds.
I give you one better. Bro. Black people came up there to peacefully protest, and they were shot and met with motherfucking pellet bags and motherfucking pepper spray.
Right.
And the fucking National Guard. With none of them motherfuckers around when all them damn monkeys climb them damn walls. With none of them around. You ain't see not now. You ain't see no police officers. All you seen was the handful of fucking police officers that was already on duty that day. That's all you seen.
Yep.
That's all you seen.
And you know what's the worst part about it is the international community watched this unfold and they're just sitting their butts there just laughing at us. And even our enemies, like the terrorist groups were just literally laughing, like America's destroying itself. We don't even have to do anything anymore.
Exactly.
We don't even have to do anything. All we got to do is just watch them destroy themselves, and then we can come in and do the inner workings ourselves. We don't have to throw no bombs. We don't have to hijack nothing no more.
Nope.
It's become easier because literally here's where it ties into the immigrant issue. The other issue here, particularly.
Hey, T-Right, put your link in your channel in the chat, bro.
Yeah.
If you still in here, put your link in. Y'all go follow my brother, my brother T-Right, over at Film Study, man. That man right there, he played college ball with Michigan State, played pro ball with the Tennessee Titans. The man knows what he's talking about. He's trying to school these young cats on what to do so they can get out there and get to that next level. Y'all go and support my brother, man. Please do that for me. Do that solid for me. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah. Go ahead, Mahari.
Yeah. So the reason why it ties into the immigrant issue in particular is, again, we talked about this earlier. We talked about how they're trying to replace the black vote, but they're also trying to instill a new demographic. But more importantly, too, you got all sorts of conflicts that's going on around the world right now. In Europe and Africa, you better believe that a lot of these immigrants, and yes, even my people too, they're going to be looking at opportunities to go into these European countries, seek asylum, and more importantly, seek residency and find their tickets to the United States.
Right.
Listen, I'm telling you, look at the writing on the wall, everybody. They're trying to instill a new demographic to replace your damn vote, to make sure you have no say in what goes on in U.S. politics. I'm telling you, everybody. But again, it falls on deaf ears because people get distracted on the wrong type of stuff every single time. I can't have conversations with people anymore because they're just distracted on the wrong thing. And you just sit there and just listen to these idiots. And it's like, man, you ain't got no idea. and then the next thing you know, you want to cry. Oh, there's injustice out there, bro. Everything is set up for a reason. Everything is set up for a reason. You just didn't want to see it until it's right in front of your face. It's always, oh, we don't believe it until it happens to you.
Hey, you know what, Mahari? I'm gonna tell you something.
Yes, sir.
Like, I live in a state where we got Clyburn and Tim fucking Scott, two of the biggest fucking coons that you ever want to see in your life.
Right.
And the same thing that some of us are repeating and uttering, man, we need Trump in office to get rid of these damn illegal immigrants. It's the same thing these right wingers are going out, they parlaying on. They're praying that us black folks think that this shit gonna be a threat to us. You gotta remember, these illegal immigrants ain't just a threat to us, they're a threat to everybody.
Right.
You can't make them folks vote your way just because you let them in the country. Them motherfuckers came in. Look at Melania. Her bitch ass came over in this country on the Einstein visa, and this bitch can't even speak but one language.
Hey, hold on. Yeah, and here's the other thing, true. The other thing too is when I was in college, I met Ilhan Omar. Like when I was back in college, because she was basically in a county meeting in Hennepin County in Minneapolis. She was basically had aspirations to run for Congress, and now look at her. And I'm looking at everybody, and I'm looking at the entire graphic and the entire representatives of our state. And literally, the fact of the matter is, there's not one person in my state that speaks on black issues. Ilhan Omar doesn't want to do it. She'll never do it because the fact of the matter is it doesn't concern her. Literally. So, but my point here is, again, if you don't look at what goes on in your state, and if you don't support for representatives that is going to tackle the issues that are important for this particular country, and in particular when it comes to reparations and a crime bill that should have been guaranteed for us from the beginning, it's going to fall on deaf ears, and you're going to fall victim into a corrupt racist system. Literally, it's basically turned into what's the best word? It's turned into a tyrannical bureaucracy, literally. Yep. And also one more thing, everybody in the chat. I don't know if y'all watched it or not. Go watch Race Wars by Jason Black. That shit woke me, bro.
Watched it. There's a bunch of shit on Netflix that y'all need to go watch. And next time I do a show like this, I'm gonna make a list of it so I can go and repeat it. Because I don't want to just go and tell y'all some bullshit. They're gonna watch like 13th Amendment. You need to go watch that shit if you ain't watched it already. That movie right there make you set it'll make you stay on the edge of your seat. Then they got how they manipulate motherfucking commercials, movies, and radio advertisements so that black people are conditioned to think one way when they're actually, when you think you're doing it by yourself, you're not. You're being influenced by something. Mm-hmm. That's why I don't watch TV now. I watch the much TV I watch a game or so. I watch a game come on. That's it. And I'll get off TV. I don't even watch TV no more. My wife will tell you, I watch nothing but LDBC content now. I don't watch TV. Bro. I don't do none of that shit. I watch movies versus watching TV. I don't watch none of that shit. I ain't. You gotta unplug from the matrix. Cause these motherfuckers, they are very, very clever. They will use this shit and use this shit and use this shit so that we can sit here and still twiddle our thumbs and sit here and argue amongst one another versus going out and actually doing something. That's what they want. They want us in here disagreeing with one another. That's why I say I welcome all differences of opinion. I'm not gonna get mad at you. I still love you. Shit, man, whatever. I'm not one of them ones that's gonna get mad at you over your opinion. You got your own opinion. It's yours. It's yours. Because I don't live in your house. I don't live your life. I don't know what you go through on a daily basis.
Right.
I can speak on what I go through on a daily basis because I live this shit every day. I lived this shit for 45 years. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. I mean, but like I said, you can think all you want to that the answer is sitting at home, but that's not the answer. The answer is starting at home. That's the answer. Start at home.
Yep.
Get your ass out there and learn who your motherfucking representatives are at home. So, because that shit affects you at home, at your house. It affects where your kids go to school. It affects what your kids are being taught in school.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's a difference. That's a big difference.
And go meet your
really big
superintendents in school too.
Yes.
Go meet your superintendents because they're the type of people that control the many things that goes on in your school districts, the classes, the curriculums, all the behavioral policies, bus transits, all that stuff. Go meet your superintendents too. They're the ones that you need to understand and how the school districts in your neighborhoods, how they run. Man, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you this another time, but there was a superintendent in my hometown that stole the school district's credit card and put the school district in serious debt that they're still paying for it even now. And he's serving prison time for it. I'll tell you about it another time, but that's my point. But in particular for me, my family is basically East African immigrants. So most times we talk about how, a lot of times how we can try to help our people, come to the United States and at least try to understand, try to have a better life. Because living in my home country in Eritrea, there is no freedom. It's literally a slavery plantation. Go look up Eritrea. Go look at all the human rights violations in my country. And I'm going to tell you something.
Eritrea, bro. I really have. I've been studying because I want to learn.
You know
what I'm saying? Because
I was just telling that to your chat. I know you have.
That shit is eerily close to coming here. That's the big point I'm trying to make, dog.
Oh yeah.
Like we as black people, we can sit our black asses at home. Honestly, truth and so, we can sit our asses at home and not do a motherfucking thing.
Yep.
But what is that gonna fucking solve?
Exactly.
Because those hillbillies that they already done brainwashed to believe that Donald Trump actually gives a fuck about them, they're gonna vote in droves.
Yep.
And those same people are going to be the same ones running for Senate. Like, what? I got a question for you. What has Lauren Boebert and Marjorie Taylor Greene taught you about fucking politics? Don't worry. If you don't say nothing, I understand, because that's exactly what the fuck that bitch is. No, any one of them dirty ass bitches has taught me. Not a fucking thing. None of them bitches know about decorum. None of them bitches know about law. None of them motherfuckers know about foreign policy. None of them dumbass bitches know anything about anything. And Lauren Boebert has it took her 5 times to pass the GED test. The bitch is dumb as a brick. Marjorie Taylor Greene is retarded as fuck. That bitch is fucking retarded. I ain't never seen somebody that damn stupid in all my days. That bitch is real legit stupid. Stupid. Matt Gaetz is a dumbass. Jim Jordan is a dumbass. I can go down the list of fucking Republicans. They are fucking dumbasses. And I can also go down the list of Democrats who are fucking dumbasses. Who are fucking pussies. They'll let them fucking retards push them all around the office, talk shit to them, scare them. Oh, I'm scared. I would knock one of these bitch ass motherfuckers out. That's why I'm not in a position like that. I would knock one of these motherfucking hoe ass niggas out. You want to fight? You want to go? Let's go. Bitch, let's fucking go. You ain't gonna fight shit. I will smack the shit out your stupid ass. Shut up over there and keep talking amongst yourselves over there. That's what you need to do. You ain't got nothing passed. You ain't gonna get nothing passed. You don't know jack shit about foreign policy. You don't know jack shit about. You don't know the difference between GDP and FDP. You fucking goofball. You don't know nothing about nothing. You don't. They don't know.
Yep.
They don't know. That's the sad thing. I think more shows like this is needed. And shout out to BFTB. BFTB be breaking this shit down shotgun style. He be breaking this shit down shotgun style. I like the question that he posed today. Why is it like the question he posed? I ain't gonna go into all of it. You need to go over his channel and watch the video. Why is it that when the World War I was fought and won, why didn't they give the Jews that were over in Germany? Why didn't they give them carve them out a place over in Germany instead of moving and busting them over into the Gaza Strip?
Yeah,
and displacing the Palestinians, and now getting mad because the Palestinians want to come home. But that's another topic for another day.
Yeah,
that's a great question that he posed, and I agree with that 100%. I don't understand a lot of stuff, but this shit right here, bro, I know what the fuck I'm talking about when it comes to fucking politics. I watched enough of this bullshit to understand that these motherfuckers up here, as long as they can have everybody believing there's actually two sides there's everyone. This party ain't like this party. When both of them are fucking the same. One is gonna show you who they are. The other one's gonna mask that shit and not get shit done either. So essentially, both of them doing the same fucking trick.
Pretty much.
So then, that's my question to everybody: what do we do now? What do we do? How do we get fucking boots in motion so that we can get some shit done for us and we can stop all this bullshit? Because we done seen everybody go and try and do some shit, and it went nowhere. We just got a bunch of blood and bodies everywhere. Now what do we do? That's what I want to know, Mahari. What do we do now?
That's a great question.
I want to hear a plan. I want to hear something solid that we can. I can plant my flag on and I can go and march with you. But I ain't going on no dummy mission.
Nope, not at all. You know, the thing is that if most black people were took the opportunity to sit on the table for at least about a good hour and discuss, okay, what we need to do to literally get shit running and start taking this country into a direction that's going to benefit us, then we can get something going. Because a lot of times I hear all these great ideas, but what is the concrete plan into making it happen? Because I'm going to tell you something. I'm born in this country. I've lived through a lot of the same stuff that you are talking about too here in Minnesota. Literally. Why? It's not an accident why the Somalis have taken over Minneapolis. It's not an accident. You understand? It's not an accident that Ilhan Omar is actually representing you in Congress. You know what I mean? In Minnesota. It's not an accident. It's an intentional act, guys. Intentional. Everything that you see in this country is not done by accident. As Jason Black always says, it's not accidental.
By design. It's by design.
It's done by design. All done by design. All done by design to make sure that you, as a black person in this country, you get nothing, literally and figuratively, nothing. And more importantly, and remember, and this is one of the things Jason Black always says: white supremacy always believes in taking both sides of the argument, and they believe in attacking your children too. Why? Because they want to make sure that the next generation knows who runs this thing. Always. That's why
always want to get the appearance that they're in power.
Right. That's why it's so important to teach the children the real issues of this country, the real history, everything you got to learn from. Because now this government is trying to race away black history. They're trying to race away the issue of slavery because they know that the issue of reparation is more stronger than ever, and they're doing everything they can possible to eliminate that. And what are they doing? Erasing the history books in your schools. Because that's where it starts. That's where it intentionally starts. Once you erase away the schools, then these kids are going to think, oh, slavery was actually a good thing. No, the fuck it wasn't. See, that's why it's important to study your history. Take the time.
That's a good caveat too, because now you got the same people that believe Donald Trump is a fucking emperor.
Exactly.
Telling black folks that your history ain't real. Y'all slavery was a choice that y'all made. Y'all chose, black people chose to be slaves. They saying this shit. They believe it. They ain't saying this shit silently no more. Trump gave them reason to think that they somebody now. They can go and say all the racist shit they've been thinking about all these years, that people made them feel bad about, that they were sitting in a quiet little corner eating their pimento cheese sandwich, drinking their lemon water.
Yep.
They used to say that shit under their breath. Now they can say that shit to your face because Trump made them feel like they can get away with saying that shit because he says it.
Exactly.
Now what do you do?
Yep.
Now what do you do?
And the other thing, True Will, that people don't understand here is that you got a president that's out there saying it. Now let's make it clear: he's not the face of racism at all. It's been there. He's just, all he does is just he lit up the fire with more gasoline. That's it.
That's all he is.
Yeah, all he did was just lit up the gasoline, lit up the fires even further, to the point where now you got 7th and 8th graders that I've read stories that they're now saying They're now saying the same stuff that Trump says, which led into more fights, more racial fights, and more importantly, more shootings. You know what I mean? More violent incidents. It's not by it's by design, people. It's literally by design. And I'm gonna tell you this: don't be surprised in the next generation that this leads. I wouldn't say it's not going to lead to civil war, but it's going to be one of the main factors into how the country disintegrates from the inside out. Literally, it's already happening now. By the time that we're gone, this country is going to be broken apart, one way or another. Either done by a physical conflict, environmental, whatever it is. It's going to happen one way or another. It's only a matter of time. It's just a matter of when does it happen. That's it. Woo. Hey, Trill Will. This has been a great discussion, man. I really thoroughly enjoyed this.
I need to start talking politics a lot more.
I wish, I feel bad about. I feel bad that Cali Enigma doesn't do this anymore. He pretty much, hanged up this jersey and said, forget this. But I hope sometime in the near future when he gets his motor back.
I'm going to call him. I'm going to call him and ask him when we just do a show on politics. Because I know
man. Yeah, man.
And I understand why. I totally understand why.
Oh, yeah. I
understand why.
Yep.
Because shit, to be honest with you, I feel like this is more important to our people than boxing. Boxing on goofy shit.
Man, forget boxing, bro. Like, I'm at this point, I'm done. I'm just pretty much done with boxing. This is the type of stuff that is more important. That's why I try to tell, people that listen. Go listen to people like Tariq Nasheed, Jason Black, Professor Black Truth. Go listen to pro-black channels that are telling you what's going on in the world right now. They're telling you to your face, look what's happening right now. And it's going to affect you in the near future. And it's going to affect your children in the near future. That's why we need to make sure when it comes to the battle of reparations, you have to study on your history. You have to grab every single important piece of detail possible because they're trying to erase it because they don't want to give your black ass any cent, any piece of dollars at all. They have no problem sending it to any Asians. They have no problem getting it to any person who stands for LGBTQ or any immigrants, but not for your black ass.
Nope, that's true.
Not for your black ass, not for one bit. And here's the thing too. I'm telling you this as an Eritrean American too. Listen, get out there and read and study your history. That's what I'm doing for my people too. I'm going to start learning about my people, about my history too, and start figuring out what the hell what happened to Eritrea and what we got to do to start fixing some shit to make sure that my country is better than what it is now. Because right now, forget it, bro. It's you know what I mean, True. Well, the words are not enough to describe how angry I am when it comes to my country and how much my people have been suffering for generations.
Right. Just like I'm mad here too.
Yeah,
I'm mad about the shit going on here, and it's sad that black people, we've been getting walked over, trampled on, all this shit,
and manipulated, brainwashed, the whole 100 yards. And it's so sad because the fact is, nobody seems to care other than the younger generation. What's so sad too is the civil rights generation had their opportunities to make a difference, to make it easier for us to continue on fighting for what we need to get. We could have had reparations. We could have had all these things, but they chose more about the bogus issue of equality. Really? And sad, True Will, I believed it when I was young. And I believed it. I believed it. They conditioned to us to say, hey, it's important that we get along and, have equality. What?
Sing la 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 la. But
same la la nonsense.
Yeah, you pretend that nothing happened around you, though.
Man, bro, when I was in school, they pretty much told that Dr. King was teaching about how do we get along, all about equality, trying to make sure that we eat at the same dinner tables, not knowing the fact that Dr. King was not about equality. He was about black empowerment. He was about black empowerment. That's why he was the most dangerous man in the United States, because he was gobbling up a revolution for what we're going through right now. But most of the people in the civil rights generation, they didn't want that. They didn't want that, and that's why Dr. King was blasted.
Mm-hmm. Same with Malcolm X.
Malcolm X, brother. Malcolm X. and now look what they're trying to do. And now look what they're trying to do to forgot what nation is on there. I forgot his name. Louis Farrakhan. There you go. Mm-hmm. Louis Farrakhan. They're trying to sue his ass to make sure he goes into bankruptcy.
And he don't say nothing else.
Nothing else, but other than telling the truth that people don't want to hear. That's why, Trill Will, that's why I've not said a damn thing when it comes to the Israel and Palestine situation, because one, it's not my issue, and two, it's a trap.
Right. It's just like Ukraine. It's a trap. And we sitting over here, like, you got racists over in Ukraine right now.
Exactly.
Like, there's all kinds of examples of that over there. And
right. And you know what's so damning about it too? On Instagram, I've had Eritrean, some of the people that I follow, they go heavy in supporting the Palestinians. And I'm like, you freaking idiots. Idiots, man. Like, they don't give a damn about your black ass. They look at you as African. Literally look at you as African. Mm-hmm. The same with the Israelis. I even saw one of the accounts there that actually had a mural of Benjamin Netanyahu in the house. I'm like, you fucking piece of shit. Do you understand what that man is and how dangerous he is and how racist he is?
They don't care.
They don't care.
They don't. It's a reason why most of this Zionist propaganda is being spewed out by you know who. It ain't black folks.
Mm-hmm. Damn right.
And with that, that's all I got to say about that. It's funny to me that people just really ain't paying attention to what's going on around them. And it's a shame that us as a community, we're not as dug in deep. Just think about it. The most illiterate, backwards ass redneck knows everything about politics or what he's been told about politics.
Yep.
But you can't walk up to a black person and ask him, who's your city councilman?
Yep.
You can't. It's the truth. I just got to tell us the truth. We in here just bullshitting, thinking that this shit if we sit at home, this shit gonna end tomorrow. All right. The motherfucking racist ass hillbillies gonna get their ass up. They're gonna jump in that Ford F-150 with 2 hubcaps on it that's badly running and drive their ass down to their polling station and go and vote for Donald Trump. Because they believe Donald Trump is their voice. That's why he's so popular. That's why no matter what that motherfucker said, if I walked out on 5th Avenue right now and shot somebody, they'll still vote for me. And he's absolutely right.
Exactly.
He's 100% correct. That's the only truth he ever told right there.
Exactly. You hit it on the head. You hit exactly on the head. And even if he decides to go in there and blast up, students at a high school, there's still going to be people that will say, oh, I'm still voting for him because he protects my gun rights.
Right.
Literally. It's not an accident. Listen, it's not accidental, folks. Like we're going to keep saying it until it beats in your ears. Everything you see in this country is not accidental. There's tension and purpose to everything that you see right here, right now. Literally. It's just frustrating when you have dumbass motherfuckers that just don't want to pay attention. They just love to live in social media every day. Oh, I want to see what's up on social media, man. What's that thing there you see there, man? You see that red thing? Man, shut up. Shut up. I can't talk to you. Can't do it. That's why I've had to distance myself from a lot of people that are just sitting around just talking dumb stuff instead of looking at what's going on in your community, what's going on in your neighborhoods, and more importantly, what about your taxes? How come is it that you're not looking at how much the government's taking out of your damn taxes?
That you got to turn around at the beginning of the year and pay back some more anyway.
Oh yeah, especially when you have to. Yeah, especially when you have.
That's the crazy part.
That's the crazy part.
Taxation, the same reason why America was formed to begin with. Taxation without representation is going on right here, right now in 2024, right here in our face. Yeah, we sitting over here having to pay taxes on top of taxes on top of taxes. We can't do shit without paying taxes. Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Soon we're gonna be paying taxes on breathing.
You pretty much, and the rich don't have to pay 1 cent of taxes. That's literally what it is. While the middle class and the lower, you know what? Forget the middle class. The middle class at this point is pretty much extinct. There is no such thing as middle class.
Nope.
Because everybody's
you either impoverished or you rich. One of the two.
Exactly. This is pretty much what it is. Either you've got heavy wallets, or you're barely even making it. That's it. That's all. And that's what I try to teach a lot of the people that ask me, "What's America like?" I pretty much said, this is the best. And here's the best quote. I talked to a Ethiopian woman that asked me, "What is America like?" I said, "It's opportunity, but it's unequal opportunity." Now think of the context of that quote. When I said it's opportunity, but it's unequal opportunity, because a lot of jobs, they'll look at your skin complexion and they'll think, she's black. She may got into some trouble. It don't matter what your background is. It don't even matter what country you're from. They just look at the color of your skin, and they'll think, maybe we can just control her, let her do. We must manipulate her, do whatever, let her do whatever. Or they can just say, nah, next person, we'll get this other white person that's had a laundry list of criminal records on his resume, but we'll give him a chance. That's America for you.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Because I had a dude of mine at my workplace that was trying to, that got hired on the job, but he had a gun charge on his record. He got through by the hiring agency, and he was doing, he told me that he was getting his shit together, but then they pretty much, the job that brought him in, they let him go because of that damn gun charge.
Yep, that's America.
That's America for you.
But you can let this motherfucker, the motherfucker that damn got impeached twice, got 91 charges on his ass, but he can still run for president. Get the fuck out of my face. There ain't no such thing as a 2-tier system. Get the fuck out of my face.
Right. Exactly, bro. Yep. It pretty much is what it is. And I don't feel sorry for anybody that wants to feel like that America is an equal opportunity. It ain't. It never has. It was never designed to be equal opportunity. If you believe in them, if there's people out there that still believe that America is still equal opportunity, man, you need to go get counseling and really look at what's around you. And that's what I told that Ethiopian girl. I said it's pretty much unequal opportunity.
Right.
You're better off living in the UK, and you're better off living in Europe at this point than it is living here in the United States, literally. So, but I know one thing, on the flip side, they'd rather deal with that than deal with the other problems at their home and their main homeland in Ethiopia, literally. Because right now, Abiy Ahmed is trying to break through the landlocked system by creating the Renaissance Dam, and he's thinking about invading Eritrea just to get to the Red Sea ports. So, listen, the next World War, I promise you, is going to be about, and Kali and Enigma talked about this. It's going to be about resources, and who has the top resources in all the world? Africa. Mm-hmm. Why do you think Brits started expanding now? Why do you think Ethiopia joined on Brits? Yep. Because they want their piece of the pie. That's all.
Right. Everything is about money at the end of the day, dog.
Money and resources. Money and resources.
You know what? What's funny about that, bro? I had asked my wife a question, like, what makes these motherfuckers so dirty and vile towards black folks? And then when she told me, money with greed and power. And this is a fact. Greed and power has been the catalyst of making these motherfuckers do exactly what they've been doing for the absolute longest.
Facts.
Know what I'm saying? So yeah, and now it's what do we do to fix our community? I just want to make people open their eyes to see that there's more than just one side, and that if we do we be emotional and erratic in our decision making, as far as setting on our votes with no plan, allowing these motherfucking rates. Like, do y'all not think for 1 second if these motherfuckers could, they would roll back the fucking Civil Rights Act? They'll roll back anything to put us back in chains. If you don't think that, then something really is wrong with you. America is showing you who they are.
Yep.
They don't give a fuck.
And guess what?
You.
And guess what? You think affirmative action is bad? You just wait. The Civil Rights Acts, it's coming next. Not immediately, but trust me, they're gonna start slicing away in certain key areas of the Civil Rights Act to the point where they're gonna destroy the entire foundation of it to make sure that your black ass ain't getting nothing.
You gonna hear me, boy? You gonna hear me, boy? Sure is. You gonna hear me?
Mm-hmm. Right.
And then you're gonna have some Sambo. Yes, boss. Yes. You tell him, boss, like Tim Scott. Tim Scott is the biggest coon I've ever seen in my entire existence. That big tooth, goofy looking jubbermouth from fucking Fat Albert looking ass bastard. That motherfucker there, bro. Motherfucker there.
You know who the one person I hate the most more than anybody? Larry Elder. Oh
yes, Lord.
Oh my God.
That's the coon supreme right there.
Ooh,
the coon supreme. You gotta understand, I live in a state where a bunch of Sambos have been tap dancing for Trump for a long fucking time.
Oh my
Mark
God.
Burns, Tim Scott, Clyburn, all these goofball ass coons. I live here. I know these motherfuckers ain't shit.
Mm-hmm.
But what are we gonna do about it?
We need more Marcel Dixons in our country to start getting shit around
We need
here.
more people like Marcel Dixon, Jamie Harrison. You need more motherfuckers like them here.
Exactly.
That's who you need to be putting in office.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we actually thought Jamie Harrison had a chance back in 2016. We thought he had a chance because, man, the polls were showing he was all the way in the lead. He was up by like 5 or 6 points, which is pretty substantial, especially in a red state like South Carolina. Then came the election day, he got blew out of the water because them rednecks came out in droves. Ain't no nigga gonna be representing them.
Yeah,
they rather have that broke back ass Lindsey Graham goofy ass, and his ass done been implicated in this bullshit that's going on with damn goofy ass Trump. Like, there's a lot of layers about y'all need to go back and look at all the shit Trump did during that insurrection. You need to go look at what the motherfucker did. He hired fake electors and shit to come and falsify documents for the fucking results of the election. The motherfucker sat around for 3.5 hours while everybody was tearing the White House down, screaming, "Hang Mike Pence," all kinds of other shit. This motherfucker does not care about shit but himself and power and money. That's it. Greed and power.
And you know the worst part about True Will is, even when all the Trump heads, decide to vote for him, Trump will sell them out if he wants to, as long as he gets his piece of the pie. And more importantly, he will do that. And also, he'll have no problem selling out your personal information to Chinese agents and to the Russian agents. As long as it benefits himself and benefits people around him, like his kids. And I don't think he gives a shit about his kids anyway. As long as it benefits himself, he'll take it. That's how a lot of these type of people think. We need more Marcel Dixons in this country to start making shit happen.
Yes, I'm proud of that brother. I am so proud of him. That man right there, he's the epitome of screaming truth to power.
Yep.
That man is that. He's every bit of that. And it's a pleasure. And he one of those down to earth kind of people too. He ain't got his ass on his shoulder like the old folks say around here.
Yep. And there's a reason why Jason Black endorses him. Mm-hmm. Big reason. He knows what Marcel Dixon is capable of. But he needs more of the support from the grassroots in South Carolina to push him over the top against Jim Clyburn. That's the only obstacle that's gonna impede his progress.
But the thing about it that's only in Clyburn's favor, he doesn't appeal to a lot of these racist motherfuckers in low country.
Exactly.
He doesn't appeal to them motherfuckers. So they likes him. He's a good nigga. You know what I'm saying? He one of the good niggas. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But that's just pretty much what it is. I mean, I got to tell the truth about it.
Yep.
I mean, anything else would be some bullshit, but I'm just telling you the truth. It's it. We got to come up with some plans with some substance.
Yep.
Like, say we sit down on our votes, and then we go and vote in droves in our local elections, and get people that we know that's going to take care of us in power, and get rid of these fucking racist goofballs that's in there now, not doing shit about nothing. That's what you do. Because that's why these motherfuckers feel emboldened to say whatever they want to us. That's why you have all these Karens and Kens coming out here thinking they can say what they want to us. They can disrespect us. They can talk to us any kind of way. They can ask us where the fuck you go. Where you going, boy? What you doing in this neighborhood? You don't belong here. The fuck? Yep. Get your goofy ass out my fucking face, bitch. You know, that's what you want to say. Hey, then you think about the repercussions. The motherfuckers call 911. Then you aggressive acting ass nigga somewhere, and then they swear you in a neighborhood that you ain't supposed to be in, and all this other goofy shit. And then next thing you know, boom, you're another hashtag.
Another hashtag, another statistic, and more importantly, Trump also said he's still going to support the police and also still supports, immunity.
Right.
Literally. And,
right.
And many of these black people have the audacity to say, I might vote for Trump because I don't want to deal with Biden. Really? Really? So if another officer decides to blow your head off, are you going to change your mind then? By the time it'll be too late because you'll be gone. Bro, that's why I try to tell a lot of these people, bro, listen to what people are saying and believe what they're going to say because that's who they are. If you didn't see what was going on for the last 4 years about what Trump's capable of, you know what? Then you just live in a fancy land, or no, you just live in freaking ignorance.
That's true. That's true. I just want more about people, and hopefully we have a larger panel next time. I like to hear everybody else's thoughts because I want to put together a plan of what we can do to just try to push out the fucking message so that we don't get fucked over by these fucking racists. So we don't get real back in. They're gonna try to reel our ass back in because I tell you the truth, I ain't going to no field for no motherfucking no motherfucking peckerwood. I ain't. That's me. I'm not doing it.
I know what you're gonna do if one try to step into your house.
Oh yeah. He ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna make it. I'm sorry, I ain't going. I'm going. I ain't going. I'm not gonna be there. He ain't gonna see me. No, sir. Not me. Not me. Not me, sir.
And you'll go like, what do you think you're doing there, sir? This is not your house, sir.
Like none of your goddamn business. Get the fuck out my face, bitch. Before you get put on your bike. You got 5 seconds to get the fuck out my yard.
Sir, you're not supposed to be talking like that. I'm bringing my shotgun here, sir.
Right. But that's just the thing. I mean, we got to get more active in talk, and I got to do better my damn self. I got to get more active in talking about stuff like this and getting the word out. And it's because if we don't, then we all gonna be just listening to certain pieces. You're gonna have black content creators on YouTube, especially. I've seen a bunch of black content creators that I used to follow on YouTube. Now they just throwing in bits and pieces of the fucking redneck right-wing talking point, and then they're gonna make it like they throw a whole bunch of this super black Power Ranger shit on top of it, and it make it sound like it's some legit shit to say, but they ain't got no plan behind nothing the fuck they saying. No plan. Don't talk to me about no motherfucking you got a plan and this, that, and the third, or you gonna do this or you gonna do that, or it's gonna be XYZ. Well, we need to do this. Black people need to do this. Black people need to do that. Black people need to do this. Black people. Okay, I got you. I understand that. What solid plan can you present to me so I know I'm not gonna run in no dummy mission?
You just reminded me of when you said it. You remind me of what Umar Johnson does every time, bro. Yep. All this talking, but you ain't got no substance, no plan behind everything that you say.
Nope. Umar Johnson is one of the ones. He's one of the ones that get on my fucking nerves.
Bro, people try to tell me when Umar Johnson good people. Bro, stop. What kind of intangible, what kind of plan does Umar Johnson has set up to try to help the empowerment of black people? I could tell what Tariq Nasheed was doing. He set up a reparations rally in Washington, D.C. that brought up a lot of prominent people, including Jason Black and LBZ. LBZ was recording the entire event in DC. I can tell you that Tariq Nasheed was actually trying to put the word out about reparations. Tell me one thing that Umar Johnson has done. Has he ever built that school that he talked about that he was trying to raise money for?
Nope.
Please. And you want to talk about, black women need to be defended. Certain black women that go out being crazy need to be defended. No, they don't.
Yeah.
Stop with the nonsense, man.
Bruh,
I treat people equally.
Hey, Drew. Hey, salute to my big brother Drew Titan in the super chat. He said, "Salute, fam. Salute to you, bro."
Hey,
I hope you are cooking on that brick face bitch that got caught up. Now she got warrants out in Texas for her arrest for defrauding and stealing shit.
Bro,
they done came out with all kinds of shit. Now,
bro, she's from Minnesota.
Shout out to celebrity. Shout out to Daphne, cause she done exposed this bitch all the way till she said she wasn't gonna rest till this bitch is in jail. Thank you for doing what you did. Yep. Oh, I can't wait. I'm gonna be in the building tonight to listen to that because I want to hear.
Let me give a shout out. Let me give a shout out to LBZ and Lisa Cabrera. They've been on top of the story too. About this fake brick lady bitch that's from Minneapolis too. Literally, bro. She's from Minneapolis, and the fact is, she's been doing that same shit too for years in Minneapolis.
I thought she lived in Texas.
Yeah, she lived in Texas, but she's from Minneapolis, bro. She's from Minneapolis, and she's Somali too. And I know several of them like that do that on that type of time.
A whole damn scam out here.
Bro.
And Sheldon, supporting something that doesn't benefit us is a dummy mission. Then tell me what a solution is. Like, we can all say the negative shit. We can all say supporting something that don't support us, blah, blah, blah. I get that. How in the fuck do we get from underneath this bullshit? This is what I want to know. That's the only thing I'm getting at. That stuff sounds good, but I want to know what kind of plan can we put together to get off underneath this stupid shit. Not doing nothing is not the answer. That's number one. That's definitely not the answer. That's the dumbest answer in the world, because again, the world ain't gonna stop just because we do. It ain't. Politics in America ain't gonna stop because we stop. It ain't gonna stop. That's the ball gonna keep rolling. They're gonna keep ticking. They're gonna keep passing laws and trying to strip us of our shit. Because guess what? We got. That's what I'm saying, Sheldon. That's what I'm getting at. I ain't trying to put the red beam on you. I'm just saying, I done heard that 1,000,000,001 times, but nobody can offer me a fucking solution. And I'm trying to tell you one. You got to get involved in your local elections. That affects you more than any federal election.
Yep.
That shit ought to bother you more than anything. You got your governor, your fucking mayor, all them motherfuckers over here doing dumbass shit. My plan is going to infiltrate the fucking local elections first, because that's the shit that's close to me. That's the shit that affects me. That's the shit that affects my kids. Get out here in these streets and get people behind these motherfuckers that actually got a fucking agenda that helps black people at the local level, because that's where it's most important at. Fuck this federal shit.
Yep.
The federal shit will come after you get this shit under control at home. That's just like America. America will go fight everybody else's wars, but won't stop the one at home. They won't do shit about it. They'll help everybody but us. They'll throw billions and billions of dollars at Ukraine, but Ukraine ain't threw a dime at our black asses, have they?
And they're doubling the money that they're sending out to Israel as we speak right now, giving them weapons, giving them, military.
But I know, Sheldon, you're saying shit I already know, bro. That's what I'm telling you. I already know this shit. They're corrupt on all levels. You know why they're corrupt? Because they're allowed to be. Yep. They ain't enforcing no fucking laws on these motherfuckers. Ain't no reason why Jim Jordan should be a sitting member of Congress on any kind of committee at all. That nigga need to be behind bars. Period. You got politicians right now that got caught up doing fucking bullshit, and they still in positions of power.
Yep.
There ain't no laws being enforced behind them. They're not. None. Not a damn. You gotta start at the house. You gotta get rid of these corrupt motherfuckers at home first. Them motherfuckers are in your house.
Yep.
They're telling you what you can and can't do. They're telling you what you can spend and what you can't spend. They're raising your property tax. They're raising your vehicle tax. They're raising all the taxes that you had to pay on gas and on food and shit around you. They're doing that shit. That's at a local level. That's not federal shit. And too many times we keep tying the shit around the fucking president. He ain't got shit to control over a fucking local level. Federal does not trump fucking state law.
Hey, can I ask Mr. Sheldon something, if you don't mind, sir?
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask Mr. Sheldon this question. Do you know the people in which part of Mississippi did he live at? Let me ask him that.
He in Richland, Mississippi.
Okay. So let me ask you this. Who are the people in your town of Mississippi that represent? Do you know the names of those people? That's what you have to ask yourself that question. Do you know the names of those people? And more importantly, too, what is the vibe? What is the community engagement in your town of yours? Because I can tell you, because I can literally tell you what's going on in my town right now. Literally can tell you that.
No, that's not true. Red states have more crime. Way more crime.
Way more crime. You kidding me?
Way more crime. Way more
Texas.
crime. Look, every state, the top 10. Matter of fact, hold on. I'll do you one. I'll do you a solid.
Yeah.
I'll do you a solid, dog. Let's see.
Hey, I only got a few minutes before I got to recharge my phone, so I'll try to finish up. Go ahead, man.
Okay. Let's see. Let's go to safewise.org. Let's see. Top 10 most violent cities in America. Anchorage, Alaska.
Ooh.
That's number 2. That's a red state. Albuquerque, New Mexico. That's red.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Rock, Texas. That's red. Corpus Christi, Texas. That's red. Shreveport, Louisiana. That's red. Little Rock, Arkansas. That's red. Memphis, Tennessee. Tennessee is red.
Yep.
Port St. Lucie, Florida. That's red.
Yep.
Naples, Florida. Cape Coral, Florida. That's 9. That's 5, 9, and 10. What a matter of fact, let me do you one better. Let me share this with you, because I'm going to show you. Like you can't believe I'm talking about cities. Look, bro. I'm gonna show you. I'm not just telling you this shit. This shit from 2 years ago, from 2022. The most violent crimes happen in red states. They happen in red states. It's a proven fact on every fucking list I look, even from the FBI website. Red states. The only blue one on here is Bakersfield, California. Jackson, Mississippi ain't even on here.
And they try to make you think that Chicago's fine.
I'm talking about deaths per capita. And they try to make
you think that Chicago is the most violent city in America.
It's not. Little Rock, Arkansas is more violent than fucking Chicago.
Facts.
Gang violence in Little Rock, Arkansas is way worse than it is in Chicago. You just hear about Chicago because it's mostly black folks there.
Mm-hmm.
It's proximity crime. It ain't no such thing as black on black crime. No, Shelton, look at the fucking list, bro. Look at it. I'll go to another site. The most violent city in America is Memphis, Tennessee. I ain't talking about color either. I'm talking about violence, period. We'll go to something more recent. We'll go to the Hill. Hill's a pretty notable website. Do you see Mississippi on there anywhere? Because I don't. I see Alabama. That's cost per crime. Let's see. Cost per capita. I want to see crime. That's what I want to see. That's cost. Never mind. My bad. Oh, let's see. I don't see Mississippi on here nowhere. Memphis, Tennessee, St. Louis, Missouri, Little Rock, Arkansas, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Oakland, California, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Baltimore, Maryland, Cleveland, Ohio, New Orleans, Louisiana, Detroit, Michigan, Lubbock, Texas, Stockton, California, and Chicago is number 13. I'm just telling you, the mainstream media will have you think that Chicago is the most violent city in America. No, it's not.
Nope.
You know why? You know why a majority of these towns that I just mentioned, Memphis, St. Louis, Little Rock, Baton Rouge, because they're occupied by white folks. They ain't gonna tell you that shit. These red, blue. That's the only blue state on here. The rest of these are red. These are all red states. Most of the violence happens in red states. The highest domestic violence is South Carolina. It's a red state. Domestic violence, red state. Violence, period, red states.
Yep.
Missouri's a red state. They red as hell.
Yeah.
Red. Blue, Atlanta. Red again. I'm just saying. This is a known proven fact. A proven fact. I don't know how many more ways I got to prove it, but it's a proven fact.
Hey, Trill Will, I gotta go ahead and charge my phone, brother. But this has been a great conversation, man. We gotta do more. We gotta do more of this in the future, though.
Salute to you, man. I'm gonna definitely get on my shit. I need to.
Yeah, man. And hey, reach out to Cali Enigma and see and try to get him. Try to get him.
I'm gonna reach out to Cali and one LVZ. I want to talk to. I love to chop it up with them brothers because they on their shit when it comes to this.
Hell yeah. We need to do a panel about this. I'll join in too if needed. All right, man. Have a good night, brother.
You too, man. Let's see. Let you see. Violence and poverty. And most of these in California. California, Ohio, they raking high. Florida, Chicago, Cali again. Florida, Michigan. I ain't seen Jackson, no Mississippi, no nothing. I'm just saying. I'm just showing you. That's what I'm showing you. I'll go on Wikipedia. You can go all the way down here. I ain't seen one from Mississippi yet. Talking about by crime per capita for murder, negligent manslaughter, non-negligent manslaughter, murder, rape, robbery, aggravated assault, arson, burglary, theft, motor vehicle theft, all that shit. All tied into one. Alabama, Mobile, Alabama is at the top of the list. They killing motherfuckers every hour. Somebody's dying over there due to violence. DC's on here. I don't see Mississippi nowhere. Nowhere. I don't see them on there nowhere. I can blow it up, let you see it. Matter of fact, I will. I'll blow it up, let you see it. So you can see it. So you can see what I see. Blew up to 200. So you can see. I'm just showing you. I ain't bullshitting. I don't see Mississippi nowhere on here. And these are cities. Dude, red states, blue states. I was wrong. California and New Mexico are both blue. Everywhere else, red. Everywhere else on here listed is red. All of them are red states, and it's violence and all kinds of shit going on there. That's all I'm saying. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Just wow. That is all I am saying. Anywho, I done talked enough about this shit. Hell, I might burn up another conversation Sunday. Who knows? I don't know what I'm gonna talk about Sunday, to be honest with you. But we gotta get a plan together. And that's that. Period. Well, it'll be easy to lay the blame at the foot of one person. That ain't it. There's a lot more blood on their hands somewhere around here. I mean, it is. Salute, healer. Andrew 100. I'm just saying. But anywho, if nobody has anything else, shout out to the mighty LDBC. Y'all go tune into the Queens of the Rain. They get ready to come on here in a minute. If they ain't all on already, it should be on now. But anyways, y'all be smooth, man. Have a good one, man. I gotta go to work tomorrow. So, yeah. If you can, in the comment section of this video, name a topic y'all want to talk about. And it ain't got to be about boxing. We can talk about real life shit. Because I want to help. That's what I want. I want to help. Anyways, y'all be smooth, man. Have a good night. Salute to everybody in the super chat. Everybody hit the like button. Y'all have a great night. And shout out once again to the mighty LDBC. I'm gone. Peace.